the network for the AV industry.
What are you listening to?
This
This is AV.
This
is AVNation.
This is AVNation.
This is Tim Albright with an AVNation special. What has happened? We have a merger and acquisition happening. Panduit is acquiring Atlona from the press release, quote unquote. Panduit Corporation, a global leader of innovative electrical and network infrastructure solutions, announced today it has acquired global AV manufacturer Atlona. Atlona designs and develops innovative, award-winning products for a diverse range of commercial and residential AV and IT markets worldwide, including education, business, government, entertainment, and healthcare. And we here at AVNation are obviously familiar with Atlona. They're one of our fabulous supporters. We see them at Infocom, and we'll see them at ISC in a couple of weeks. With me to talk about this acquisition, first and foremost, Tom Kelly. Tom is the Vice President of Enterprise Solutions for Panduit. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
And also with me, a longtime buddy, his name is Ilya Kane, and Ilya is from Atlona. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Tim. Happy to be here.
You were the founder. You're the guy that got it all started, along with a bunch of other people, some really great engineers and some really great folks that have helped you out along the way. We're going to talk about that in a second. But Tom, I want to start with you on this first. What about Atlona attracted Panduit?
Sure, Tim. So what about the things that attracted us to Atlona? First and foremost was a strong history of innovation. You know, they've, over their 15-year existence, they've been known for groundbreaking innovations in the AV space. And certainly we've noticed that. We've picked up on that for some time. We've been really impressed with their offerings and their solutions and their focus on making the complicated simple. So, you know, that's really what initially attracted us to Atlona is that, and their reputation for quality, their 10-year warranty, you know, their ability to stand behind the products that they offer it's been very impressive, and it's something that we wanted to definitely be a part of.
Ilya, what does this acquisition mean for Atlona, first and foremost, for you and everybody that's there, but also for your customers?
Well, it's opening this acquisition opening up a lot of opportunities for our customers. So, you know, I don't know Tim, how much are you familiar with Panduit? Are you well versed in it? Yeah. So Panduit is a very powerful company. They've been around for over 50 years. Focused on innovation. Significant size company with very robust infrastructure globally, right? That alone allows Atlona, first of all, to function as independent business unit with pro-AV expertise and drive, continue to drive the market with all the objectives we had over the course of the past 15 years. Focus on everything we built, continue building, continue focusing on pro-AV side, but now with very strong mothership, right? With very strong backup from Panduit, with abilities to now show our customers real product experience and experience centers available through Panduit. We have more feet on the street. We'll have abilities to offer a high level of support. We could go and develop leads now with, again, more presence on a field. We now can develop, create more demand generation for our customers. So it's a big advantage for all our channel partners.
Ilya, really quickly, you mentioned the global footprint that Panduit has, and it did significantly larger company, but that right there, you guys have made inroads here in the last 5 years into more of a global footprint. How is the I almost said addition, but how is joining up with Panduit going to help Atlona even grow even further internationally?
Well, it will definitely complement all our efforts, from logistics, from support, from customer experience, from training. So every aspect of the company will benefit from just leveraging a very strong global footprint of Panduit. Yeah, so it's complementary.
Right. Tom, walk me through this. What's, from a very practical standpoint, what are customers going to see over the next 6 months to a year? And honestly, what are they not going to see that really, nothing's going to change here type thing? Ilya mentioned that it's a separate business unit, but what are folks going to see?
Yeah, so as Ilya mentioned, in the near term, for an Atlona customer, really, they're not going to see change in the field. their existing people that they contact, customer support, service, reps, dealers, all that remains unchanged. We're interested in having Atlona remain as an independent unit. They've been having a strong history of success and growth. What a Panduit customer will see is access to a complete end-to-end solution, inclusive of the layer one physical infrastructure, all the Ethernet support equipment and cable connectivity that we're known for. And now will be inclusive of the Pro AV equipment that many of our customers have been asking us for a number of years. And we were looking for an area to expand. And that's, really what drew us to Atlona. So our customers will be able to get a deeper, broader experience with Panduit than they were able to get in the past, because we have had customers asking us for quite some time about, Pro AVs, how was Pro AV and AV over IP going to affect their Ethernet network? What advice do they have? How does it impact their design choices? And who do we recommend for Pro AV? And now, we have a very seamless end-to-end experience that we can deliver for them. And to Ilya's point, we can deliver it all over the globe. Because of our manufacturing and warehousing network, we can expand that reach and presence anywhere where the customer sits. And we're very excited about the ability to do that and to grow with Atlona.
Tom, real quickly, I want to come back to what you said about your customers asking you, how does, AV over IP going to impact them? And you're able to now, with this acquisition, talk about it from the start to the finish, from end to end, like you said.
Right.
Is that where you see the biggest opportunity here, is being able to give your customers who, let's be frank, you're in on a very early stage. The one of the knocks that the AV industry has a lot of times, especially for integrators, is they don't get in so early, right? But you guys are there from almost the very beginning, way before concrete's ever poured. Is that one of the opportunities that you guys see?
Sure, it absolutely is, Tim. Because of that early engagement with an end user or a consultant or a main contractor, we're confident that we can bring a more comprehensive experience to the building owner, to the end user, and the tenant. We can bring AV into that conversation in a way that we really couldn't before. We participated in some projects where the AV, timing-wise, was a little bit of an afterthought, and we want to pull that forward and make sure that it's part of the conversation and the overall design. Just as in our industry, we've seen, voice and security and other technologies converge on Ethernet. We have leading users who want their IT departments to support, lead, and implement AV over IP, and they're wondering, how do I do it? What impacts is it going to place on my network? What kind of latency do I have to deal with? Do I have to segregate this for quality of service? And those are all very complicated decisions for an IT department that's not so familiar with AV. And this is a great opportunity for us to bring the expertise of Atlona into that IT department, into those early design conversations, and help make sure that the customer has an infrastructure in a building that lasts, the 20 to 40 years of that physical infrastructure, because there's a lot of changes coming at them, and they're not quite sure what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Ilya, though, I want to take the other side of that, where Tom's talking about making sure the IT folks are familiar with and understand how AV. Yeah. Panduit has the expertise from the IT side and the infrastructure side. Can Atlona then now take that expertise and pull that and start servicing the integrators and even some of their clients that aren't as familiar with IT, that you guys are able to take the education and the knowledge that Panduit has and start funneling that into the AV integrators?
Absolutely. It's a very great point. That's why, as you can see, there's a lot of synergies between two companies, every single aspect. But that aspect is super important for us. Our customers dealing with those projects, they put AV on a physical network infrastructure. And now we can not only enable our customers with new business opportunities, but now they could get an access to some of those product categories which are very relevant for their business. So yeah, definitely win-win.
Yeah. Tom, I want to start with you. And then the press release implies that Atlona will be a separate entity. Atlona, or Ilya said, a separate business unit. Will there be any duplication between the two companies in far as staff, whether it's support staff or sales or something like that?
Yeah. So as Ilya said, our intention is to leave them wholesale alone. Basically, Panduit's expertise is on passive layer one infrastructure. And we expect and we're committed to maintaining that. Atlona's expertise is in Pro AV, and we expect them to maintain that. Their organization structure is really unchanged, other than Ilya and I are working closely together to achieve the growth objectives that we've set forward. And really, from a customer, an existing Atlona customer, it's business as usual. For a Panduit customer, it's a complement to the offering that they had access to in the past. And so, there's a strong level of collaboration and opportunity, but there's no immediate organizational structures, and there's none planned either that would, impact what the customer would see. We're really trying to grow commercially in the market space and have a more complete offering, and that's where our focus is going to be for the foreseeable future.
All right, very good. As we wrap up here, guys, we're heading into the start, at least in the AV industry and in the infrastructure as well. Trade show season. This week is Bixi. In a couple of weeks, we're going to head to ISE and Integrated Systems Europe. Both of you guys, both Panduit and Atlona, have your own shows that you go to. Is this something where we're going to see combined booths, or we're going to see Panduit offerings in Atlona's booth at ISE, and conversely the Atlona offerings in Panduit's booths at the trade shows you guys go to?
Yeah, I can answer that question. So in the foreseeable future, you'll see Atlona will continue to be present at all the major AV industry events. We typically do 3 major events throughout the year: ISE, Infocom, and CEDIA. You'll see the continuous presence of Atlona at those events. Our products, our brand is well developed across residential and commercial markets, and we'll continue to focus on that. We, over the past year, we actually had a presence, and we had a separate booth at the Bixi show. It's more of a new vertical for Atlona, and we've been developing this over the past year. And we saw there's a lot of opportunities, and that's one of the key reasons why we started talking with Panduit. So it was a big trigger for us for that initial conversation. But we will. That's to be determined. Meanwhile, at the upcoming Bixi event, we'll have our own booth. Moving forward, and the future events at Bixi, we might have a combined booth. We might have a separate booth. More importantly, we'll have a very strong offering to those customers, and we need to be able to show those offerings in live. Seeing is believing in our case, and we want to make sure that we're able to demonstrate those solutions and how they come together at those trade shows.
Very good. Guys, as we wrap up here, I want to ask each of you the same question. Tom, we'll start with you. What's one thing that you want the existing Panduit customers to know and understand about Atlona?
I would say for the existing Panduit customer, we want them to understand and appreciate Atlona's strong history of innovation and quality products, and their leading edge AV over IP solutions, and how those could be deployed inside of a network. And that's what we'll be working with our sales team to get that message out to our customers. We're excited to have them be part of the family, and to be able to have a complete offering for Pro AV is something we've been interested in for a long time. And so we're excited about it. We appreciate your time and helping to get the message out, because we think there's a lot of bright future for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Ilya, same question. What do you want the Atlona customers to know about Panduit?
So the biggest thing for our customers is business as usual. You want to make sure that our customer understand that we'll continue to focus 100%, 120% on Pro AV, and we'll continue to innovate. Now Atlona is stronger than ever. With powerful resources behind it, and we'll generate more opportunities and more growth over the course of the year. So looking forward for this exciting opportunity, and looking forward to get this new partnership across. And I do appreciate everything you're doing to help us to create awareness about that.
Absolutely. Well, Tom Kelly, Vice President of Enterprise Solutions for Panduit, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
And Mr. Ilya Kane, thank you, sir, from Atlona. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
My name is Tim Albright. For more information about us, or follow along as we go to ISE, and we'll see Ilya at ISE in a couple weeks, go by the website, avnation.tv, avnation.tv.